Hello everybody. Welcome to Scotty's Toy Box. I'm Scotty. Pull up a chunk of that there internet and let's have a little conversation. You know what? I just had something incredible happen and I think we need to take a moment and discuss it. I just had a person on my blog, a wonderful person, and somebody who comments, and I enjoy their comments, and thank me for not being a bigot. Stop and think about it. That's where we are today in the United States when people thank you for not being a racist bigot. My fucking can't say that word. Get yeah, I can actually, but I shouldn't. But I just I just can't understand the fear some white people have of our nation, what we are. Why are they afraid that they won't be superior? They're not now. Look at these morons, most of them who are running around doing these promise keepers and these oath keepers or whatever they're called, the Proud Boys. Most of them look like they haven't had basic hygiene training. They don't know to shower after they get done in gym. I'm telling you, I got to tell you, really, I see some pictures of these guys carrying weapons into, a long gun into McDonald's, for Christ's sakes. And they had to get an extra long strap just to get it over them. And I'm not talking about the gun. I'm talking about the cheeseburgers. No, I'm serious. Look, everybody knows that I was in the military, that I was a private investigator, and that I worked for local law enforcement. This stuff that's going on today is just bogus and bullshit. Really. Why? We are a country that has always been of immigrants. The Native Americans probably didn't appreciate the influx of the white people from Dutch, Holland, and all those other places they came from. They were trying to escape persecution, so what did they do when they got here? They started up their own persecution. Heck, it worked good in the old country. Let's do it here. We've had the waves of Irish, we've had the waves of the Chinese, we've had the waves of every frickin' group in the country. We were all assimilated in, and we rose higher and better. The facts are the facts, people. Look them up. Immigrants are not the major crime wave in the country. There is no huge influx of criminals coming across the border to rape, pillage, and take. What do you think they are? Vikings, for God's sakes? No. Actually, immigrants are actually the most law abiding most of the time because they're terrified to make a mistake. It's the ones that don't have anything to lose that make mistakes. Yeah, I'm a native born. I can fuck off. I can do what I want. Let me explain something to you here. Let me just take you back a few steps. We have gained so much more from every individual that has come into this country, from every group that has come into this country, than we have the one or two or few that fall and mess it up. But we don't blame a whole culture, a whole religion, a whole group of people because of one or two. Otherwise, Tim McVeigh would have screwed the friggin' white man right to hell. The 9/11 hijackers would have screwed the Saudi Arabians right to hell, but they're not on the Muslim ban. Stop and think about it. We banned countries that have never had a single immigrant attacker because they're Muslim and they're brown. We don't want them damn brown people in here, says some of the whites. Why? What have they done to you? They could be the next Einsteins. They could find the cure for the Nobel Prize winners. But you're scared because they're not the same skin color as you. Why? What do you got an inferiority complex over? Are you not happy with who you are? Are you not satisfied with your intelligence? If you don't think you're smart enough, go get some education. If you don't think you're doing the right thing, then do the right thing. Don't blame it on somebody else. Don't say, well, I don't have $10 because that guy over there is working harder than me. Think about it. That's basically what you're saying. I don't feel superior, or I want to be superior, so I got to put somebody else down. Well, say you get rid of all the brown people, and then all the lightly brown people, all the olive skin people, and there's only really white people around. Who are you going to be superior to then? You're going to have to find somebody. Well, you know, them red-haired people, they just ain't right. Let's get rid of them too, because we're better than them. Oh, and you know what? I suspect them green-eyed people. They's got something shifty going on. Come on, people. Wake up, smell the roses, and realize what this is really about. This is about one group of people afraid that somehow they're not going to be on the top of the heap when they're not on the top of the heap now. Well, we used to be in charge. Yeah. Well, you know what? The Whigs were in charge at one time in this country. Look it up. It's history. At one time, we were British, or a colony of the British. Let's put it that way. Things change. Now, as far as race, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Race is only a social construct. There is no pure white race. I don't care how Aryan you are or how much Nazi you want to be. There is no pure white race. We're interbreeding and intermixed. We have genetic factors from other racial groups. But no matter what kind of human skin color you have, what kind of human racial construct you think you are, the root word is human. We are humans, one species. We're not 10 different species of human. We're not 15 different kinds of groundhogs or marsupials or whatever. We are human animals. And you can go back through the whole phylogeny chart and everything else. The fact is, we are genetically human. We are one species. And we've only been here for a very, very short period of time. Give us another 10,000 years or maybe even 250, 60,000 years, and we might diverge again. There were a bunch of different kind of Homo sapiens and Homo Neanderthals and Homo whatevers, you know, as we were kind of figuring out where we were going to go. Somehow our particular group managed to come out on top. Okay? We didn't do it by killing off the others because we still carry their genetic factors inside us. The Neanderthals were not murdered by the Homo superiorus or whatever it was. We interbred. They just kind of didn't breed as much. And that's what's happening in the world today, in America. I'm going to tell you right now, America is going to go brown. And it's going to go brown because the white boys and the white girls and the white whatevers are mixing with the browns, boys and girls. And you know what? Some of them are mixing with the black ones, and some of them are mixing with the Mediterranean olive-skinned ones, and some of them are mixing with the Asian ones. And it's glorious. It's wonderful. Because we're not judged on our skin color, and we should never be judged on our racial features. We should be judged on our character and what we are willing to do and be and how we achieve. It's not based on your skin, people. It's based on achievement. And if you can't see that, then I hope you crawl under the friggin' rock you came out of. Because I've got no use for you. I've got no use for the Spencers in this world. I've got no use for the racists and the bigots and the Nazis. Because your time is over, your time is gone. You may think Trump opened the doors for you. And I know there's a lot of you gasping and clawing for your last breath. But there's a lot more like me, and we will stand up and we will not let you succeed. Because the future is a mixed race. It's the human race. And the future is today. Hey, that's all I've really got to say. I really want to belt this out there, and I hope others will. Let me know what you think. This is Scotty, and this has been a Scotties Rant on Race. and bigotry. And guess what? Love y'all. Many hugs. Gotta run. Bye bye.